I was supposed to drag my ass and shampoo my hair, but then something happened, and now I am sitting here and trying to shoot a video on the topic, which is probably one of the most controversial topics that exist. Yeah, yeah, and which probably you have guessed already, seeing the name, seeing the title and the thumbnail. It is about feminism. So, yeah, let's start. Yeah, so why I decided to do this? Well, because I joined a book club and we were having this very productive discussion there, and this topic came up, and I realized that not everyone is having a very clear idea about it, and rather they have a very wrong idea about it. Even though it's a topic which is so talked about, and mostly like maximum people out there who believe in equality but not in feminism actually know it the wrong way. So yeah, here's me trying to break it down for you guys, like simplify it. So let's start with the idea first, right? Feminism. What is it about? If I am to give a one line definition, it's man woman equality on every ground, on every field, on every specific genre you can think of. But then what went wrong? Why is it that if you ask someone that, are you a feminist? They go like, well, that depends. Why? How did we corrupt this idea so much that it, such a simple concept, have gone to this way? Well, uh, so for the starters, the thing is that just like any other idea, the idea of feminism, it's having different branches, different roots and subsections. There is this radical feminism, there is this liberal feminism, then there are other branches, and they all have their own way of further breaking down the idea of feminism. So think of it like Maggie. Huh? Did I just equalize Maggie and feminism? Well, yes, and I'll explain how. See, Maggie in its simplest form is this water, the magic mix, the noodle, and there's your Maggie. Well, but for different people, they have their different recipes of Maggie. Some like to add in veggies, some like to add in maybe an egg or shredded chicken, some like to add in this chili sauce and scallions and make it a bit ramen type. So we all have our own versions of how we want our Maggie to be. Some want it soupy, some want it dry, some want it very masala. So that's how feminism or any other idea is. People take that idea and keep on adding their own variations to it. But at the grassroots, it's this simple Maggie. It's very simple and plain one line concept. So yeah, that happened. Different people have different views of it. So just because your idea of feminism doesn't match with someone else's idea of feminism, that doesn't mean that they are wrong. Tolerance, my friend, very important. So yeah, that happened, and let me tell you something. Okay, see, the biggest myth, the biggest thing that went wrong with feminism is people started thinking that it's anti-man. No, it's anti-patriarchy. And when the other thing that went wrong with feminism is that I read it somewhere that feminism came too early for the civilization, too early for us. Well, no matter how absurd it sounds, but I think it is true. Before the people could understand the basic idea of feminism, it was already corrupted with the ideas who half understood it, half exploited it, and the damage was done. So when the idea was fresh, when it came, and women get to know that, okay, so I deserve equal share in everything. I deserve to get just as equal position like a man. I get I should be given equal opportunities like a man. I should not have to face the glass ceiling. I should be promoted. I should not be stopped just because I'm a woman. Well, when she saw these advantages coming, she kind of butchered the later part of it, which says that if you are having the same advantages as man, then you also have same disadvantages as a man. Just because you are a woman, you won't be forgiven anymore. Just because you are a woman and you expect the society to treat you mildly, no, my dear, that won't be happening. If you decide that you want equal rights, equal privileges, then you also have to face equal circumstances and equal punishments. So yeah, and 90% of the women out there, they are not ready to do that. They just play their women card and say like, I'm a woman. Whenever they are having facing this slightest inconvenience, well, there's a problem, madam. So yeah, that's what went wrong as well. The other thing that went wrong is the people who actually understand feminism, the people who have actually read about it, know about it. I have seen that most of them are not ready to simplify it for the people. They come up with like, come on, haven't you read about it? Well, dear, you have to understand that no, not everyone out there is going to read in depth about the theory. So when you are presenting it to someone, when you are telling them about this idea, you cannot just throw this huge, heavy, words at them and expect them to, be well read already or like know it all already. You have to break it down in simpler ways. So yeah, that's also wrong. If you just expect that somehow miraculously the society which was patriarchal for thousands and thousands of years, it will just be changed in a wink. No, it won't. And it specifically won't if you don't simplify it for the people, if you don't make it for the masses. Yeah, so that's there as well. So someone quoted this example when we were having this, that a viral video went out, where a woman was thrashing a driver or something, and they were like, where were the feminists then? Well, let me tell you, my friend, that the feminists then, they believe that that trashy woman who did something so unjust, so inhuman of beating a person in public, that woman should be treated equivalently if a man should have done that. And the ones who would be thinking that no, she's a woman, she should be treated differently, they are not the feminists, they are the patriarchs. So you see, feminism is not anti-man. It is the idea which says that no, man don't need to always be this, hunk of a person, strong personality. They can be weak, they can cry, they can need support, and it's completely okay. It's patriarchy that says that no, woman needs to be certain way, weak, simple, cute, soft, and man needs to be strong, powerful, responsible. Feminism is the one that wants this boundary lines to be blended, wants the fluidity, that masculine and feminine features can actually blend in. But that's patriarchy, my friend, that we are fighting. Well, feminism is not anti-man. Patriarchy is. Yes, a lot of things went wrong while promoting the idea of feminism, and I believe truly so that there are countless women who are exploiting the idea of feminism. But just because people are doing it wrong doesn't mean that the idea is wrong. So yeah, maybe read a bit about it, maybe think a bit about it, and if you are there for man woman equality regardless of every other shit out there, then my dear friend, you are a feminist.